Mamma mia, it is 6 in the evening in Naples. The windows are open, and the smell of layered eggplant, San Marzano sauce, and bubbling mozzarella is filling every kitchen on the street. Tonight on the show, classic Parmigiana di Melanzane, golden fried eggplant, sweet tomato sauce, oozing fresh mozzarella, fistfuls of Parmigiano Reggiano, and torn basil, baked until the top is bronzed and crackling. With me, our master chef from a trattoria in Spaccanapoli, Naples, and our sous chef from Palermo, Sicily, who will absolutely insist Parmigiana belongs to her island. Let us cook.
Allora, listen. First, the eggplant, because here is where home cooks lose. Take 2 large globe eggplants, about 900 grams or 2 pounds total. Slice them lengthwise into rounds of 6 millimeters, that is 1/4 inch. Lay them flat on a tray, salt them generously with 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, and let them sweat for 30 minutes. Then press them dry with paper towels. This pulls out the bitter water. Skip it and your dish goes mushy. Trust me, in 1979 my nonna would smack my hand if I skipped this step.
Ah, certo. Now the breading station. 3 shallow bowls. Bowl 1, 1 cup, that is 120 grams of all-purpose flour. Bowl 2, 3 large eggs beaten with 2 tablespoons of cold water. Bowl 3, 2 cups, 200 grams of fine Italian breadcrumbs mixed with 30 grams of grated Parmigiano Reggiano and a teaspoon of dried oregano. Dredge each eggplant slice, flour, egg, breadcrumbs, pressing the crumb on firmly. In Palermo, we always add the Parmigiano to the breadcrumb. It makes the crust golden.
Now we fry. Pour 1 inch, 2.5 centimeters of mild olive oil into a heavy pan. Heat it to 175 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Use a thermometer, do not guess. Fry the breaded eggplant in batches for 2 minutes per side until deep gold, then transfer onto a paper towel-lined tray. Salt lightly the second they come out. Do not crowd the pan or the oil drops below temperature and they turn greasy. Patience. Esatto.
While the eggplant rests, the sauce. In a saucepan, warm 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil over medium heat. Add 3 cloves of garlic, finely sliced. Cook 1 minute until fragrant. Pour in 1 28-ounce can, about 800 grams, of whole San Marzano tomatoes, crushed by hand. Add 1 teaspoon of fine sea salt, half a teaspoon of sugar, and a small handful of fresh basil. Simmer uncovered for 20 minutes until thickened. Taste and adjust salt. In Sicily, we sometimes add a pinch of red pepper flakes. Your call.
Preheat the oven to 190 degrees Celsius, 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we layer. In a 9 by 13 inch ceramic baking dish, spoon a thin layer of sauce on the bottom. Lay 1 row of fried eggplant, then top with 1 cup of San Marzano sauce, 4 ounces, 115 grams of fresh mozzarella torn by hand, 20 grams of grated Parmigiano Reggiano, and a few torn fresh basil leaves. Repeat the layers exactly 3 times. Finish the top with sauce, the last mozzarella, and an extra generous shower of Parmigiano.
Into the oven on the middle rack at 190 degrees Celsius, 375 Fahrenheit, for 35 to 40 minutes. You want the top deeply bronzed and the sauce bubbling vigorously around the edges. Here is the rule cooks always break. Pull it out and let it rest uncovered for at least 15 minutes. Bedu, this is critical. Cutting too soon and the layers slide apart in a hot puddle. Resting lets the sauce and cheese set, so each square comes out clean, structured, and beautiful.
Serve it warm, never piping hot, about 60 degrees Celsius, 140 Fahrenheit on the plate. That is the perfect Italian temperatura. Cut a generous square, lift it with a wide spatula, and let some of the warm sauce pool around it on a rustic ceramic plate. Top with 1 fresh basil leaf and 1 final pinch of Parmigiano. Drink with it a light, dry red, a Chianti Classico, an Aglianico from Campania, or a Sicilian Nero d'Ovola if our sous chef is buying.
Finish with espresso and a piece of crusty bread to mop the plate. Madonna, che bontà!
Che bontà! 3 quick takeaways. First, salt and sweat the eggplant for 30 minutes. Fry it in oil at 350 Fahrenheit, 175 Celsius, for 2 minutes aside. Second, layer it 3 times in a 9 by 13 dish. Sauce, eggplant, mozzarella, parmigiano, basil. Then bake at 375 Fahrenheit, 190 Celsius, for 35 to 40 minutes. Third, rest it 15 minutes before cutting or it slides apart. Grazie mille to our master chef from Naples and our sous chef from Palermo. Buon appetito! Go cook!